Tattooing, probably one of the coolest jobs in the world. I really love my job. I've been doing it 13 years. And as you know, we work with people from all walks of life. So in this video, here's a few things that you should avoid saying or doing in a tattoo studio to ensure that you get the best experience for yourself as well as the artist. Right. Hi guys, Dean Gunther here, welcome back to my channel. I've decided to make a list of 15 things that you should avoid doing or saying when you go to a tattoo studio. Especially if you're getting a tattoo for the first time, this video might be good for you. Guys, important to know, this video is not aimed on any person specifically. This is just in general, and I think a lot of artists can relate to this worldwide. So this is not just here or aimed at anyone. And yeah, so here's the 15 points, and I hope you like it and I hope you can learn something from it. Number 1, how much for a tattoo? Well, how much sand is on the beach, you know, how long's a piece of string? It all depends on the artist, how long experience the artist have, the quality of work. It depends on the detail, depends on the size. So if you say how much is a tattoo, we need to know how big, and you can't say medium or small, because, you know, medium can be this big, can be that big, small to you can be like this or that. So it's very important to be very clear. So when you ask an artist before the time how much for a tattoo, rather attach a photo of where on your body the tattoo will be going. So if it's going to go on your upper arm, attach a photo standing in straight, natural position. Get someone to take it for you in good light, and ask the artist how much for the tattoo from shoulder to elbow if that's what you want. And you're always welcome to attach a few ideas. That always helps, so the artist can get a feel of what you want. And that way we'll be able to give you a more accurate price, rather than just upfront how much is a sleeve or how much is a tattoo. So a little bit more detail and we can help you out with that one. Number 2, taking your friend's advice on how to look after your tattoo. So this is probably the worst thing you can do, honestly. I've seen it all. I've seen people put spit on a tattoo because that's what they believe, and Vaseline, probably the worst thing you can do. I mean, just clogs it up. Tattoo can't breathe. I mean, if you go to your artist, and the best is follow your artist's advice. He's not been doing it since last week, hopefully. So just trust that he or she will give you the right advice on how to look after your tattoo. Everyone's got their different ways. Some will use pads, they wrap over it, which you change every morning and evening. Others will put a cling film, not cling film, it's like a protective film, which you will remove the next morning, put a fresh one on, and leave that on for 4 or 5 days, and then remove it. But definitely do not take your friend's advice. Do not rub salt and chili or whatever on your tattoo, because people do mad stuff out there. Take your artist's advice. Do not come back with a tattoo that looks all like it crawled out of a drain or something, and then ask what now, because you took your friend's advice. Right. Number 3, believe it or not, some people let dogs lick their fresh tattoo. Now I don't know if you've seen it, but dogs lick their own asses too. It doesn't make it clean. It doesn't, I don't know, maybe it works for them, licking their own wounds, but definitely not your fresh tattoo. That includes jumping in the ocean and all those crazy things. So please guys, do not think what's good for your dog is good for your new tattoo. Might end badly, I've seen it. Number 4, haggling the price with your artist. Guys, this is a massive put off for an artist, and it might even make the artist feel they do not want to work with you. it can lead to that, because artists charge for what they feel they are worth. You can get work done cheaper, sure you can, and it will show in the work, unfortunately. You do not go to a supermarket, do all your shopping and get by the till and say, well, listen, can I get it half price because, you know, I'm a good guy or whatever. So guys, yeah, that can be uncomfortable, so just a heads up. Number 5, draw something for me. If I like it, I'll take it. No, guys, it's a full-time job. Even though we love what we do, it can take hours and hours to design something for a person, and you certainly do not have the time to sit around drawing designs specifically for a person, and it's not guaranteed if they're going to take it or not. Usually that will require a deposit up front, and that will also ensure the person do not take the design and go to someone else. Me personally, I do not send designs out beforehand, because I have found in the past people have been sharing that designs onto Facebook before our appointment, and the people on Facebook is friends and friends of friends with no art experience, and everybody's got something to say, and all that does is confuses the client, and in return they message you saying, oh, can we do this, can we twist this, can we change that, and it's just going to be a never-ending mess around story. So with me, we discuss exactly what you're going to get. So you're not going to want a Viking sleeve and then come there tomorrow and I'm going to do a Mario Brothers on you or whatever. So we will discuss thoroughly what you want, and I'll ensure that's what you'll get, and I'll use my experience and knowledge to ensure you get the best design and fitment for your arm or leg or wherever it's going. So yeah, and the people can see the design on the day, and we can make minor changes if needed. Brag about how cheap you pay for your tattoos. Guys, I think most tattoo artists absolutely do not care how cheap you paid for your tattoos. Like I say, that usually shows in the work, and you don't want to put unnecessary pressure on the artist feeling they have to do the same and give you cheap tattoos for whatever reason. Number 7, showing up drunk or under the influence of drugs. Guys, that is a big no, really. I mean, first of all, you might go in the studio drunk and you will make poor decisions that you might regret tomorrow or a week later. And you're definitely not sane of mind. There's a lot of factors contributing to it: being hungover, you're depleted of your natural salts and minerals, and you probably pass out. It is a known fact that drinking alcohol thins the blood. So while you're getting tattooed, you're bleeding so much, it mixes with the ink and it's thinning out the ink. It's just going to compromise the quality of your tattoo at the end of the day. Another thing is, obviously, people who's on drugs or under the influence, they move around a lot. They want to talk and have, be all over the place, and it's just, I can't do work like that. I mean, I prefer someone being sober and sane of mind, and that's it. You'll know what you get. Instead, drink loads of water about 2 weeks before your appointment. Moisturize your skin every day with a good moisturizer or a cocoa butter, and that'll ensure that your skin is top notch for tattooing on the day. So you don't want to rock up with your dried, flaky skin, good old croc skin. So yeah, just take good care after it, lots of moisture, and you're good to go. Guys, number 8. This should be common sense, really. You would hope. Anyway, showing up dirty or smelly. Guys, that is a big no. I mean, especially on the day when you get a tattoo done, where everything should be super hygienic and clean. Please take a wash or a bath. I must say, I never have that problem, but in my 13 years, I have had the odd one or two which smelled like, I don't know, shit his pants or something. But Guys, honestly, just take a shower, wash, and show up clean. Don't worry about shaving the area because you might cut yourself or create a rash. The artist usually does that on the day. But just be clean, shower before you come in, wash, and at least that'll make it a better experience for both yourself and the artist as well. Number 9, rent a crowd. Guys, do not bring all your friends and family on the day of your tattoo appointment. This is very distracting to the tattoo artist, and having people around asking questions, looking, talking, standing around, it can be very, very distracting to the artist. I've had it before where a client came in with his mom and dad. He was 19 years old, and every time I speak to my client, his mother would answer for him, and I could see he felt very embarrassed by it, and I got very annoyed by it because this tattoo is on this person and he's old enough to get a tattoo. You do not need the mother or father answering all the questions for him. So if you're not old enough to get a tattoo, you're old enough to come in by yourself. Number 10, trust your artist. Guys, this is very important, okay? You chose that artist for a reason. So when you sit in that chair by that artist, you really need to put all your trust in that person. Everything should have been discussed beforehand. You know what you're getting. You know what this person is capable of. All you need to do is relax. Do not stress or overthink the process because you will just stress yourself out and you will stress your artist out. And your artist will probably start having second thoughts of this whole tattoo himself because this person wants to give you the best tattoo. And if you're going to be very skeptical about the whole thing, the artist is going to feel like, shit, I don't want to mess up this person's tattoo, and they might even doubt themselves. So guys, please, if you're there with the artist in the chair, just let it be, have fun, enjoy the experience, watch a movie, talk to the guy or the girl or whatever, and have a look when it's all done. It's not that bad. 11, can you tattoo at my house? No, we cannot, because it's dirty and you have pets, or you might have. And when I say dirty, I don't just mean your socks laying on the floor or whatever. I mean, it's not hygienic, carpets, animals, whatever. So a tattoo studio is professionally set up to be hygienic and clean for the whole tattoo process. You do not want infections getting tattooed at your home. It's not professional. So guys, that's a no. Come into the studio, get it done there. Conventions is a different story because that's a whole different setup. Number 12, your cell phone. Please don't be that cell phone guy getting up every 10 minutes to be in a meeting or shout at somebody or speaking so the whole tattoo studio must hear you on your cell phone. That's not on, guys. It disrupts the whole tattoo process. It's not enjoyable for anybody. So please, phone on silent, even off, better put it off, and sort yourself out with a nice iPad. Sit back, watch a movie with headphones or speak to your artist, and that'll make it a better experience for everyone in the shop. Number 13, can you copy that tattoo for me exactly like it is on that person? No, that's just wrong. That is damn wrong. You could always tweak things a bit, but you need to make sure you tweak it properly. I mean, most tattoos have been customly designed for a person for specific reasons, and that's something special they carry with them. And for them just to see that someone took it off internet and put it on themselves, it's a bit, they can feel a bit robbed, and it's also a smack in the face of the artist. I mean, the Rock tattoo, I've seen people replicate that tattoo, and I mean, the Rock's tattoo, that has been designed for him. That's his family, his life, everything. That's got meaning. I mean, someone else put that on them, they don't even know what's the meaning of it. It just, I would be the Rock. So no guys, it's not on. Rather ask your artist to make something unique for you, custom created. I mean, what's better than that? Only you have that tattoo. Only you. 14. Guys, when people say, hurry up, I have to pick up my kids. Please, if you're getting tattooed today, make sure you've got no plans, no interference, because I mean, you want the best tattoo you can get. I certainly don't want to be rushed while I'm working. And I've had it in the past, and I know there's circumstances and things don't always go, or you're single parent, and I understand these things. But like I say, just to make it a better experience for you to get a best quality tattoo, always try and plan around things so you will not be interrupted. You know you can go. Set the whole day to tattoo, because I personally do very long days. It can be anywhere from 6 to 12 hours or even more some days. So really guys, can't have any interference or being hurry, I've got to go, because that's just, you're going to get a shit tattoo at the end of the day, or you're not going to get your money's worth, because you're going to end up with a half day of tattooing or whatever. Number 15, and this is the last one. Can you tattoo me and my friend with the same needle? And the answer is absolutely not. It's actually disgusting if you think about it. You don't know where your friend might have been. You don't know what blood diseases they might carry. They might not even know themselves. So the safest way is always getting tattooed by a clean needle that's been opened in front of you. Can't think of anything worse having someone else's bloody needle stuck in my arm. So that's a definite no-go. So stay clean. And guys, just a quick little one. I don't feel this is anything wrong to say, like what not to say or to do in a shop. But this is just a question, and you're allowed to ask questions. I feel I'm just going to put this one out there because I've had so many people ask me in the past. People ask, can you put my pet's ashes in my tattoo ink? Okay, I know ashes is probably considered clean or whatever, but I would suggest rather get a footprint if you can, you know, ink and a piece of paper, and get that, or get a beautiful portrait of your animal, because the ashes, you put that in the ink, it might get a bit messy, change the fluidity of the ink and the texture, or make it muddy. You know, you don't want to compromise the quality of your tattoo. So also for hygienic reasons, I would suggest rather get a portrait or a paw print instead. And that is all I can say on that subject. And there you have it guys, that is my 15 points. My name is Dean Gunther. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. And guys, if you have any questions or you want to see me do a video on anything, leave your comment in the comment section down below. Also remember, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell button so you can be notified when I do a new video. And guys, I honestly hope you enjoyed the video. I hope these points can help you to make your tattoo experience better, and hopefully we can tattoo soon. Catch you on flip side. Peace.